Ohio gozaimasu. I hope everybody is doing well in Japan. My name is Doug Brunke. I'm the founder and CEO of Global Chamber, and I think we've got a really fun and special program today because we have several speakers that all have a lot to say. I know one of our key speakers is Mariam Fala, who is an amazing Gaikokujin in Japan from Iran, who's just killing it in terms of her entrepreneurialism, her approach. And lo and behold, sure enough, she came in through Alexandra Scott, who herself is an extraordinary young woman and a future great leader between the countries and businesses and whatever they want to do. But certainly in the case of Mariam, she is an entrepreneur, and we're going to be hearing from her. She's only with Alexandra available for the next 25 minutes. And so I think the way we'll probably structure it is have Nishinakagawa-san have you start and give an update. Then we'll go to Mariam with an introduction from Alexandra. Then we'll go to the LEAP product. And then we've got other folks, including Jason Ball, in the call that would love to hear from. Jason, before we get going and get started, you often have restrictions around your timing. Are you available to speak in the second half of the program? Are you okay with that?
No problem at all today.
Okay, fantastic. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to hearing an update from you. So thanks everybody for joining. Let's start with Mariam and Alexandra. First, maybe what I could do is introduce you, and then if you could introduce Mariam, because I've only just met her, but I was just so impressed by what she's been able to accomplish as an entrepreneur in Japan. Alexandra is also an extraordinary accomplisher. She has been an intern at Global Chamber. She's been an employee at Global Chamber. She has been instrumental in helping us build our new operating system. And during that period of time, over the last few months, she had already had her mindset on moving to Japan, moving to Yokohama in particular, and immersing herself in a program, a 10-month program that would allow her to really absorb Japanese culture from a business perspective. Not necessarily, let her speak about it, but I don't necessarily think she had a specific initiative in mind other than appreciating the Japanese culture, as all of us do, and wanting to participate at a deeper level. And, when she puts her mind to something, she gets it done. So Alexandra, thank you for all that you've done for Global Chamber. Thank you for finding Mariam. And if you don't mind introducing her, we'd love to hear from her and about her experience in Japan and what she's doing and how we can help.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Doug. Can everyone hear me okay?
Perfectly. Yeah.
All right, great. Well, yeah, no, thank you so much for the kind introduction, Doug, and hello to everyone. I know I see some familiar faces and some people I haven't quite met, so very good to meet and see everyone. I'm calling from snowy Hokkaido today. So right now we have a little bit of a break in our like a little fall break going on. So I'm here with my mom and some family, and we traveled up to Hokkaido for a few days. So it's been really great just to kind of tour around. But yeah, no, overall, like Doug said, my name is Alexandra Scott. I am currently studying at the Inter-University Center in Yokohama to study business Japanese to really kind of enhance my language and cultural understanding and hopefully assist businesses one day in Japan and abroad. So that's kind of my background. I did do some work for the Global Chamber. I was introduced to Doug a few years back, had a fantastic internship, absolutely loved it, and then continued on to work with them a bit over the summer. And it's just each experience has been more and more fantastic. So very grateful to Global Chamber and everyone here. And actually, yes, so today I would like to introduce a very special person who I recently was able to meet through one of Jason Ball's Business in Japan events. He hosted a great event in Tokyo, and it was my first time going to an in-person sort of networking event in Japan. And Jason Ball, his network is incredible, and so I was able to meet Miriam there. And so she kind of reached out to me again after the event saying, "Hey, I think I love what guys are doing at Global Chamber. I think there could be some connection here." And so we had a little chat, and she is an incredible entrepreneur. She's the founder of Buddy, which I'll let her explain a little bit more. But essentially, it is assisting foreign talents on their journey to Japan. So, people like me, people who are looking to live and work in Japan in the future, her tool seems like it's going to be really essential. So, yeah, I will turn it over to Miriam, and thank you everyone for your time.
Thank you. Thank you, Alexandra. Hello, everyone from Tokyo. My name is Mariam. I'm so happy to be here, and thank you for nice comments from Dog, from Alexandra. Actually, I'm so happy to be here talking to everyone here, and yeah. So when I met Alexandra in actually Jason's event in Tokyo, and I heard about Global Chamber, I was like, wow, this sounds very interesting. I'd like to know more about it. And actually, when I talked to Alexandra, I found that there are some maybe synergies between like what I'm creating here and what you are doing here, and also not only like business wise, but I would love to be part of this kind of community. So, as Alexandra said, I'm an entrepreneur here, and I've been living in Japan more than 3 years now. And I'm building a startup since last year, though, that is helping companies to relocate, to serve and support the foreign talents. And especially, it's been like foreign talents focus startup and services that we are having here. I'm so excited to share more with everyone later. And let me know if you have any question or if you get to connect that through the meeting. Thank you.
That sounds great. Do you both need to leave in 20 minutes? Are you
Yes.
okay?
Yeah,
Could
I
you
think I
let
can.
us?
I'm probably okay until 8:40ish, at least Japan time. So
Okay.
in 30 minutes. Mhm.
Could you take just 5 minutes and tell us more about Buddy and a little bit more specifics about what that is, and so that we can at least wrap our brain around it, and maybe some folks in the audience will be able to identify ways to help. And if there are some specific things that you need help with, let us know that as well.
Sure, sure, of course. So as I said, Buddy is a startup to help foreign talent. Okay, so the service that I have, it has two parts. One part is a digital tool that I'm offering. It's a combination of task management together with the special AI tool that helps with the whole like a connection and accessing actually to the information and data sources of the company for the foreign talents. And the other side is the combination of the service providers that I created, because I'm not specialized in many fields, and I cannot provide all the services that are needed by the foreigners to live or to relocate or thrive here in Japan. So I created this ecosystem. We have many different service providers and suppliers from, for example, for visa, for housing, for healthcare navigation, for some sort of trainings and for some support life and more in the system. So what we can offer then to the companies, because right now it designs for B2B business, but I'm like on the way to launch it for B2C also. So what we are offering is this like this a la carte menu that, hey, companies, you can use the digital tool if you need. You can use this task management together with AI. You can use this AI separately, or you can just access to our trusted partners that we have in the ecosystem. And I know like one of the other challenges for the companies is managing these like vendors that they have. So from Buddy, we can also manage all these contracts for them and all these different service providers. But as I said, it's really focused on the like employee or foreigner side benefit more than the companies somehow. And uh, it makes all the conversation or communication very smooth. It makes the access to information very much easier for the foreigners, especially where there is language barrier. And I designed it based on my personal experience of moving to Japan as a non-Japanese speaker. Yep, this is in general about Buddy.
Fantastic. During your day job, you work for Mitsui and Company.
So yeah, I mean I'm originally with Mitsui, but I have this opportunity to create my startup. So 100% I'm just working on Buddy.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Congratulations on that. Does anybody have any questions for Mariam? Jason probably would, because I think this is an area that might be interesting, because you are a member of Business in Japan, right? I think you mentioned you met Jason Ball, and he's here in the audience. Did you meet him personally, one-on-one? Did you guys talk?
We had one-on-one talk, and we also met in person during his event in Tokyo, which was really great.
Great. Yeah, he's giving you the thumbs up.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, how you going? Glad to see things are progressing.
Yeah, yeah.
My only question or comment would be about where the biggest market is. Is it B2C? Is it helping new foreigners, or is it helping businesses? Businesses have money, but it's harder to get. Individuals may or may not have much money. So how do you target the solutions you're providing to those problems that each have?
Yeah, yeah. So it's much better to start B2B right now because it's easier to scale a business B2B. Uh, because for B2C, like people, they may can pay, they may not, or just maybe a part of the service can be needed for them. But for the companies, they have anyway to have the full package for the employees. So B2B is easier to scale, easier to grow, and I'm doing it right now B2B.
Sounds good. Who would you like to meet? Who would be the best introductions for you?
I love to meet everyone. So I think people that they are interested in such services and they're dealing with the company that they have some foreigners. That would be great. For HR people, that would be great to meet them, to get to know them. Or some foreigners here that living in Japan, for example. That would be great. Yeah, and
Okay.
also if there are people that we can work, for example, in the ecosystem together as some partners, that would be also.
Okay. Well, Jason is the ecosystem, isn't he? Because so he's potentially a great partner. That's awesome. So is a better person for you a Japanese company that has foreigners, or is it a international company in Japan that has both Japanese and foreigners?
Doesn't matter really. The service can be used by both of them.
Okay.
So yes, both of them can be great.
How does it help the HR function? How does it help them?
So the system that we have is a combination of task management and AI, as I said. So with the task management, it's easy to have the same template task for example, the new hires. It can be used easily for everyone, and then HRs have the possibility to track and trace everyone's progress. They can check with all the notifications with the deadlines, and it's easy also to share, for example, who is the person in charge to the employees. So they can save really their time a lot, not dealing with the paperwork, not dealing like for creating something new for everyone. They can just use the system and tracking everyone. And also because of this AI function that we have, HRs, they can upload all the information like the company policies, company rules, and without thinking about the language, right? Even if they have it, for example, in Japanese, they can upload to our knowledge base that we have, and employees from the other side can access to all the information. Again, without language barrier. So they are not asking many repetitive questions to the HR. Again, we can reduce the workload of the HR for those kind of unnecessary or not that important question. So a part of support then will be provided through this platform to reduce the workload, to improve the communication and efficiency. And all of them will give a sense of autonomy or self-service to the employees. So they feel much happier when they're getting on board to the company. And then eventually it can help the whole retention ratio of the company and help companies to keep people longer.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Kaoru, what do you think? Any questions that you have or any comments based on what you've heard before?
I think it's very important for Japan now. Just talent is lacking in Japan, and it's a lot of debate, as you already know. Like some people just want to stick to traditional Japan, which is not going to happen because we're never going to grow if we keep doing that. But we need to find a way to invite foreigners in smarter way. So maybe you might be able to play a good role there. My question was just to, maybe you already mentioned, I missed it, but you utilize the foreigners already in Japan, or you try to promote globally? Like if you want to come to Japan, I help you, I'm sure that you might already have a roadmap to get there, but which is more your main concept right now?
At the moment, it's more for the onboarding and moving to Japan. So for the foreigners that they want to move to Japan, we are helping them. But we have it like on the roadmap to help also foreigners in Japan by adding some other services that B2B2C or B2C can be used also.
Yeah, because I think it's the first challenge is about to get to know about your service, right? Because they might need help, but how they find you, that's the biggest question. So who is the best channel partners? Probably I would say the government might be the first one, just like who has the relationships. For example, I'm in Australia. Australia has like a government who has a relationship with Japan, and they're trying to discuss more talent exchange, which hasn't happened a lot, to be honest, because of the language barrier. But I know so many Aussie want to move to Japan now. So this trend is coming, but I don't think there is a good facilitator. But at least government can promote about it. So yeah, maybe it's a way, if you want to reach out to new talent, maybe that government might be the easiest one, because a lot of people don't know where to go. Then they search in government site to seek the help. And a lot of time they don't provide the best support, but at least they take you to the right place, probably.
Yes, that can be possible. We've had some discussions, not like with government, but more with like ward offices here in Tokyo, how to do it together. So let's see how it's progressing. But yes, that's true. Government is one of the good ways, but I think the fastest, easiest is just to start with the companies and then with the recruiters, right? Because recruiters also are helping foreigners to move to Japan to find a way, and usually they don't have any plan to support them and to help them with the whole onboarding, with whole settling in, to give them some information to just help with the job finding. So this is also another area that I'm interested to dig in more. And we are talking actually to some recruiting companies or job postings.
Awesome.
To see, yes, how we can offer it and combine the services together.
Thank you.
Right.
Mariam. Now, how long have you been in Japan?
I'm here from May 2022, so it's 3.5 years.
Okay. Are you thinking about staying long term?
Yes, especially by building buddy. I want to start up here. Yes. So far so good here in Japan.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Alexandra, did you have any comments that you would like to make? And of course, any update from you as well?
Yeah, no, thank you. I just especially hearing all of this and kind of understanding the importance of foreign talent, coming to Japan. I think what Miriam's doing is fantastic. When she explained it to me in our one-on-one meeting, I was so blown away. Just especially as someone who is looking to kind of find a position in Japan. I'm at the moment I'm doing my 10-month program, which will end next June. But I'd really like to stay here for longer term and to find work here. So just this tool, Buddy, even for myself, it sounds like it could be an amazing resource. And yeah, so I guess in terms of updates, not too much else going on here. I'm just kind of keeping busy with the schoolwork, doing my kanji every day, doing the grammar every day. But no, I think right now I'm just really trying to figure out next steps in terms of how I can potentially stay in Japan, reaching out to different companies or different organizations that are looking for foreign talent, especially in terms of potentially marketing or translation work or product localization. Those are all things I'm very interested in. So yeah, I'd love to connect with anyone who might be looking or know of people who are potentially looking.
Did you already connect with Yuka Nakasone? Because she's going to be in Japan
Yes.
coming up.
Yes. I hear she's coming in December or January. So we're gonna try to meet up as well.
Okay,
And she's an amazing localization expert. So I'd love to talk with her more.
none better. Nishinakagawa-san, how about you? Any plans to be in Japan in the next few months?
Actually, I'm going back mid of December. So probably stay in Tokyo for a couple of days. If the timing meets, well, I don't want to overcommit myself, but because I haven't planned anything around my stay in Japan at all. And I noticed like, wow, it's only 1 month and a half away. So I need to start thinking about the plan. But I probably spend a lot of time in Kagoshima mostly, but as usual. But I always probably stay in Tokyo a couple of days this time. So yeah, if someone we can discuss about hosting something, but it's a busy time of the year, so not sure. We might have a lot of competition with the other organizations and everything. Not sure it's the best time to host something, but yeah, I'll arrive in Tokyo on 17th, I think.
Okay, well, maybe something can be worked out. Mariam, thank you so much for sharing. Looking forward to continuing to work with you and of course with Alexandra as well. We'll continue to go around the room and hopefully hear from everyone. We are going to try to wrap up in about 30 minutes, and we've got a couple speakers, so we'll continue to go around. Just as a reminder around Global Chamber, these kinds of activities are things that are important for us. Our approach is one of going across and beyond boundaries, not just physically doing trading like exporting or foreign direct investment, but going beyond boundaries in people's minds. One of the things that has become more and more clear is that we as humans, it's very good to think local, and it's very good to think our tight group of people. That's essential. We need to do that. We need to be around family. We need to have functional groups. We should be part of a regional group. But what's available that ties the global tribe together? And that allows thinking that goes beyond the walls of a function or of a town or a city or a country. And it opens up opportunities. And I'm really happy and proud of what has been accomplished at Global Chamber, not because of me, but because of our members and the way they think. There was an event last night. We do a weekly global real estate call, and the speaker is someone who's been part of Global Chamber for a long, long time, done a lot of work in Asia, and his cross-functional global perspective was so amazing. I actually was driving and I had to pull over and just kind of absorb, like, wow, this is amazing. It just doesn't happen, without the kind of thinking that all of you have because you're here. So let's continue to expand our thinking, and certainly our goal at Global Chamber. We're scaling the company. We've spending the last 6 months in building the systems to be able to get to the next level, including Globi, the AI tool that we're already using and we're rolling out. So I think the world needs that kind of thinking more than ever. And Kaoru is one of those people that also is such a great fit with Global Chamber because she's born in one country, she's living in another country, she's working across those countries, she's working with different cultures and different people from around the world. She works across market segments. She's, when you're doing business development, it's okay if you've got a widget and you sell it only to 5 companies. That's okay. That can be honorable. But what if you've got something that could be applied across? That takes real cleverness and intelligence and thoughtfulness and teamwork and working with others. And Kaoru is that person. And Kaoru, you not only are a business expert, but you do a little golfing too, and you're building a business on that side. Would you like to give us an update before we talk to our featured speaker?
Sure. So not much on the golf side, unfortunately. As I said, I was busy just managing the event for the massive conference between Japan and Australia. It was very fascinating because it was a major conference, obviously. Prime Minister to send us video to welcome and congratulate everything. I just want to give you the brief update. So the major topic was obviously energy. That's where Japan and Australia business happened the most the money goes there. But defense and space is another biggest industry, which is really good. And again, as you must heard or read or about the Trump visiting Japan, and they agreed on collaborating defense more and everything. So within this context, that's a massive topic now. So definitely, I'm just cooking something around more space industry. It's too early to tell something because that's where obviously Japan, US been having like a long-term collaboration there, but Australia can join, especially within the same context. We own the same ally. And Australia's a bit behind, so means we have a great geography. So this is, for example, there's a massive Japanese satellite QZSS over Australia. They can utilize better data extraction and download everything. So it's already happening, but just it's not commercialized yet. So they're doing the only testing. So I really want to be involved commercializing this amazing context and opportunities. So yeah, it was a very good conference. I needed to chair the innovation subcommittee event, and one of the most known quantum computing scientists was the speaker. Another speaker was about AI expert. There are so many of them right now, but he was very impressive as well. So yeah, it was good, fruitful, definitely event, not the one you just need to go there and hear same things. So what we try to see is just, yes, we already have a good dialogue. How can we just convert into the meaningful partnership and more commercialization? Business being already investing in Australia is growing like every year on year, 15% or something. So Japan started realizing the importance of Australia, not only for the resource country. So yeah, and which is really, really developing, although you don't hear a lot about this in Japan probably, but in Australia, Japan is so big. And so we hear more and more about the collaboration. US is already there, but it's more so about between those middle powers getting together. So yeah, which is I'm trying to involve. Again, I want to add the golf aspect into it, but yeah, golf is needed to take a back seat for a while I'm doing this. But I think I'm going to start working on it more. I'm going to be a committee for the new golf club, and yeah, so it's going to happen more.
Sounds good. Does anybody have any questions for Kaoru? Anybody involved in the space side of things?
I will introduce you to a lady, Australian lady in Tokyo, or Kamakura actually. She has lived in Japan 30 plus years, and her main income has been in the department stores and brands and that sort of thing. But that's a dying industry, and she knows an Australian lady in the space industry in Queensland. And somewhere along the line, they said, we need someone like you to be on the ground and be able to facilitate meetings and that sort of stuff. So she recently set up that visibility as being someone who can do that, and has done some some facilitation and meeting stuff. So you'll probably enjoy meeting her.
That sounds amazing. Yeah, of course, I don't expect less from you, Jason, but yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
we should just generally chat. I lost my job beginning of
Yeah,
this
so
month.
yeah, let's
So,
catch up because I've been thinking about that too, is how you going. So yeah, let's catch up.
yeah, the wastewater project, we already got paid, but we're doing the final handover next week. And then hopefully phase 2 will be contacting those startups in 4 sectors related to the wastewater industry for this Japanese wastewater company.
Yep.
But some other stuff going on as well. So yeah, it'd be great to chat.
Yes, 100%.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Let's go to our featured speaker. So thank you all of you so far. And now we've got Tim Muraoka with the company Leap, and I believe also Takayuki Nakajima is part of Leap as well, or has been supporting Leap. But Tim is our speaker, and I'm going to guess that Nakajima-san will be able to be supportive as well. Muraoka-san is in Okayama, and they've developed a product basically largely supporting Japanese companies to sell to the world. It's a platform that looked really great, and as I've learned more about it, I find to be quite impressive. And so I asked him to explain a little bit more about it, where they are in the development of it, and any help that they need. So Muraoka-san, would you like to share your presentation, please?
Right. Thank you very much. All right. Good morning, everyone. Okay, let's start from Leap. Okay, it's been actually rainy here in Okayama City, which is a little bit west side of Osaka, and it's a rural countryside area, and but having a good time in Japan. If everybody have opportunity to come here, visit us, and yeah, let's go for some tours, maybe. Well, okay, my name is Muraoka Takehiro, which is Japanese name, and please call me Tim instead. It's easy to call me. First of all, I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to Mr. Brunke and Global Chamber team for giving me this opportunity to speak today. I'm the sales manager at Leap, and a Japan-based online platform that connects global distributors and buyers with high-quality manufacturers, especially in Japan for now. At Leap, we are currently implementing new functions and continuously improving our service. We've just launched our alpha version, and now we are working toward releasing the beta version by the end of this year. Right, here is Nakajima-san. Well, before I start explaining our company's matching platform called Leap, allow me to briefly introduce myself. After graduating from the University of Hawaii, I have been engaged in international sales and business development in Japan. Oh, by the way, can you see my slide?
We can't, no.
Oh, really?
You'll need to share it.
I see. So let me share my presentation here, over here. Right. Now you can see, right?
Those are your notes, I think.
Well, sorry. Excuse me. Hold on a sec.
So I think there's probably a button that says unshare. And
I got it. This one.
Yeah, that's about the company. So Kotahara and
yeah, Muraoka here. Yeah.
And
right. Before starting the explaining our company's matching platform called the Leap, allow me to briefly introduce myself. And yeah, pretty much I graduated University of Hawaii, and I've engaged in international sales and business development in Japan, and Düsseldorf, Germany, and Sacramento, US, and Shenzhen, China, and mainly in manufacturing and sales and marketing sectors. And through these experiences, I've learned both the challenges and opportunities of connecting Japan with the world. Okay, next slide. Okay, now let's talk about our company's matching platform service. At the Leap, where I started working earlier this year, actually, and then our mission is simple yet powerful: to help global distributors and buyers easily find and connect with high-quality Japanese manufacturers. And many excellent Japanese companies still face challenges when reaching overseas buyers, mainly because of the language and marketing barriers. And why Japanese companies is because we are 100% Japanese company, and this is just the beginning, actually. And in the near future, as we continue to grow, we plan to expand globally and open overseas offices, such as like Singapore or probably Malaysia or somewhere around Southeast Asia. And then those offices open the offices within this few years. And the Leap provides an online platform that bridges these barriers and making connections faster, more reliable, and more transparent. Get back to the members. And then the company was founded by two graduates from the University of Tokyo, who is much younger than me, and who share a strong belief to bring Japanese manufacturing back to the world. And even though we are still a young startup, only 1 year or so, we are driven by this passion to make Japan's craftsmanship visible again on the global stage. Okay. And currently, we focus on supporting Japanese manufacturers while steadily expanding our network of overseas distributors. And we also welcome overseas partners to register our service, our platform, as we continue building bridges between Japan and the global market. Okay, well, this slide is actually our main page as of now, but the UI user experience should be improved very soon. The development team is working on brushing up the user interface every day, actually. Okay, just go over my presentation first, and then next you can ask me any question later. So main features. So now let me share some of our key services. In the free version, user can access my page to manage their profile, a posting function to share company or product updates, and the global distributor search tool to find partners abroad. And for Leap Plus or premium plan, which is about 50 grand per month, a subscription, user can also use market analysis tool and content marketing tools to increase their global visibility. And in addition to platform tools, we provide localized marketing support. We help Japanese companies create a full marketing flow from content creation, social media posting, such as X or Facebook or LinkedIn, or etc., and website localization, all in the target country's language. For instance, if a company wants to reach Malaysia, we can build a Malay language website, a local SNS account, and produce Malay language content to attract Malaysian customers. The same can be done in Vietnamese, Indonesian, Thai, and many other languages, and it's still we are working on for this function. In short, the Leap helps Japanese companies build localized marketing channels that truly match the language and culture of each market. All right, another important point and a critical matter for users. Our platform, Leap, is completely free of charge for users to register and showcase their products. There is no initial invest required. Companies can start by simply creating a profile and being visible to potential overseas partners and then connect directly. Even registering with a simple company introduction is more than welcome. We believe that every local factory has something unique to offer and technologies that can contribute to global sustainability, innovation, and supply chain resilience. And our mission is to make those technologies visible and accessible to global partners, like many of you here today. And in short, we connect Japanese manufacturers who wish to expand globally with distributors and buyers who are looking for outstanding Japanese products. And what makes us different is that LEAP doesn't stop at matching. We also help companies communicate their value, not just their price. Through localized marketing and storytelling, we make sure that each product's true quality and craftsmanship are properly understood in the target market in all over the world. In closing, I would like to once again thank Mr. Brunke and the Global Chamber members for giving us this valuable opportunity. And then Mr. Nakajima is here as advisor of LEAP, and then let me just introduce briefly. By sharing the vision and activities of ours, LEAP, we hope to contribute to the international growth of our partners, and at the same time, continue improving our platform to better serve global business communities like global chambers. Yeah, this is kind of our goal to be like global chamber, probably. We sincerely look forward to further collaboration and mutual growth. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nakajima-san, I don't know whether you're able to speak, but are you allowed and are you open to saying a few words?
Sure.
Wonderful. Thank you. This is a project, is this a project that you spearheaded or one that you discovered and are supporting? Let us know a little bit of the background and what's next for you and the company.
Oh, well, yeah, at the LEAP, because for myself, I have experienced many sales and marketing in all over the world, like Sacramento, US, Düsseldorf, or Shenzhen in their own language. For example, when I was in Shenzhen, I had to speak Chinese, Mandarin, because nobody can speak English or Japanese. So yeah, through those experiences, I learned that many aspects that what Japanese great manufacturers the problem has is once again there's a language barrier or a cultural barrier, which is mindset is totally different. What they eat, what they speak, the language, what they have some communities, totally different idea. So I would like to how do you say with probably with Nakajima-san or with the LEAP team to understand how Japanese people are facing their problem, and then we want to share our experiences and ask them how to solve the question and solve one by one to reach overseas buyers or distributors to expand their business. That's the main goal of our team, LEAP. And next step is to just, we are still the software developing company. And then the LEAP, this platform, we want to just brush up little by little and then add more functions and then make all peoples to use easily and then without no such barrier to connect each other. That's our goal, and then which is our what to do next. Yes.
So sounds good. Nakajima-san, did you have anything to add to that?
Yes. So yeah, just want to add the comments. The founder, the Leap founder, they have the very big visions, and as the team mentioned, the Japanese the manufacturer company is very great ability to develop the manufacturing the products, and the quality is really nice. But on the other hand, they have the ability to manufacturing itself, but they don't have the ability to reach out, understanding about the culture or language or what's the needs in other region. But they would like to expand business to the global market. And so the founder would like to very help to reach or understanding the expectation of the consumer or the customers' demands, and they would like to help the deal things. This is the fundamental expectation they would like to resolve as the Leap. So, and so just I'd like to expect the global chamber to it's really nice concept that everyone live in the all over the world, and they have the knowledge of the each of the company, and having the mutual communication. That's very the synergy or the helpful to grow the business of the Leap. So I'm very expecting to have the communication or involve to the community of the global chambers. Thank you very much.
Wonderful, thank you. Nishinakagawa-san, what's your impression of what you've seen here? You're involved in this from every angle.
No, I love it. I've been thinking about this for a long time, right? Because the JETRO is supposed to help SMEs in Japan. They do the light promotion because that's the government. They cannot do too much. And I was always, because I used to be semiconductor in Japan too. So I know Japan has the best technology, not only semiconductor, but food and everything. But yeah, like Nakajima-san mentioned, they don't know how to promote themselves. They don't know how to reach out. Same as a winery in Australia too, by the way. So they create a best wine, but they don't know how to reach out to global market. So this will really helps a lot of Japanese leading edge technology powerhouse to reconnect with global markets. So I'm really excited to hear this. When the Doug mentioned you'll be the speaker, like, wow, I love this concept because that's something we definitely need in Japan. In terms of helping from Australian side, I'm sure there's some companies, because the manufacturing is not the strength in Australia. We have a very strong IT industries here, but manufacturing, some of them great, but I won't say that's what everyone know for Australia. So yeah, there might be some food related and some kind of manufacturing, the technology, I don't know, engineering maybe. Just need to find a way to promote it to diverse industry, or might need to spearhead it at a certain industry. That might be easier starting point. But yeah, it is amazing. Like you mentioned, you don't need to stick to only Japan. Maybe you can expand the market. I mean, supplier side from Southeast Asia, they must have a lot of manufacturing as well. So that might be a cheaper cost. So people have an option to high quality Japanese manufacturing, or good quality, a little bit cheaper one in Southeast Asia. But my question was, I think you mentioned, but I missed it. You said, so what's the business model? You charge for so the people who want to promote, they don't need to pay. So the people who are looking for the partner in manufacturing have to pay. You said 15 grants per month. That's $15,000 per month, or 15,000 grants yen. I was not sure. Like, that's a lot of money. I thought 15 grants.
No. Only 50 grants yen, Japanese yen per month.
Oh, okay, great. It's like, wow, that's a lot of money. Okay. So it's like 150 Australian dollars. So it's like 100 US dollars.
It's a big deal. Yeah.
That's very, very affordable. So they can just pay for it, and they can search what kind of partners in the market Okay, so more global. Yeah, okay, that's
Sure, yeah.
interesting.
That's right.
Cool.
Thank you.
Right.
Can I jump in, Doc?
Yeah, yes, please go ahead.
Thank you. My name is Hisham, and I'm reaching out from Korea, just next door. I was in Japan 3 months, the past 4 months, and I really enjoyed the country and the people and the culture. So I'm happy to join through the chamber and contribute when I can. Kaoru inspired me to speak up because the business model is very important because you link relations with products. I will share with you, because this is the goal of the Global Chamber, it's to introduce each other to the relevant contacts. And here in Korea, I've met a French, somebody who has been here for 20 years. And he built exactly what you are trying to build. And I think connecting you guys will be very interesting because what he's fixing is inbound, outbound. So the reality is it's true. Koreans, just like Japanese, they have issues going outbound and export, and because of many reasons. I'm not going to go into details, but it's obvious why the country struggles to go internationally. But I think what this guy is doing, he's doing it the right way. And like I said, he has a very interesting business model. As Kaoru said, she really mentions that it is important to continue to find a way. And the interesting part is that you have a community, you have clients, you have a lot, but it's how to do it. So I will share with you what they do in terms of services. They have just a quick notes. Just in one where there's websites, they have almost 2,000 vendors trying to sell not only internationally but even locally. So I will share that with you and contribute. I'll reach out.
Thank you very much.
For sure.
That's good.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. We will need to wrap up just so that we can finish up. So thank you for bringing all of that to the table. And I'm wondering, normally we have Kaoru give some final comments. I'll leave all of you up on the screen, and maybe I don't think I can add Jason, or can I?
No worries. I just did want to say to Nakajima-san, we're connected on LinkedIn, and to Muraoka-san, it's a great concept, and it's one that Japan needs, and it's a goal of mine for my influence, my network business in Japan, and good people, to keep an eye out for Japanese companies, SMEs that need help to survive. And of course, manufacturing is right smack bang in the middle of there. They're drying up. The market is drying up domestically. They don't have the ability to even think about a global market. I would suggest, if you haven't already, speaking to SMRJ, the Small Business Association of Japan. They're a lot more help focused than JETRO. JETRO is sort of SME, M, and large companies, medium and large companies, and small companies. And they're much more interested in helping large companies outside of Japan to succeed than they are small companies in Japan to succeed. But SMRJ are a hopelessly underfunded government organization that is pretty good at helping small business in large cities, Tokyo, Osaka, but they find it very hard to get support and find opportunities for smaller companies across Japan. So I think your platform, if it gets out there and visible to the world, is going to be helpful to Japan, and I'd certainly encourage that. And yeah, love to have a call with you guys and brainstorm how I and my network might be able to help.
Great.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. So Muraoka-san and Nakajima-san, do you have any final comments that you'd like to make in conclusion? What would you like to do next?
For myself, just, I really appreciate for this opportunity. And once again, if we have a chance to meet up or any other occasion, let's meet up face to face, or even because our boss is in Yokohama, and then he can reach to Tokyo anytime. So if any conference or meeting takes place in Tokyo or Kanto area, we can join, and then let's share some information and brainstorming each other one day. Thank you so much today.
Global Chamber is planning actually both in Australia, US, France conversation, and a Japan, US, Spain conversation. So kind of a triangle, and both of those are coming up. There'll be a virtual event the first week of December, and then on the ground early 2026. So I'll definitely be in touch and follow up and
Thank you.
in terms of getting you involved in
Sounds
that.
great.
Kaoru, would you like to make any final comments?
Sure. I'll be quick, but I'm very impressed by those two, featured speakers. Obviously, they try to solve the problem. To me, that's innovation, doing things better and or cheaper way. That's how I see it. And so I think, it's both of them contributing to solve the problem in the market, and that's going to be beneficial for a lot of people. I'm glad to see that that's happening cross-culturally. It's not easy things, but I guess that shows a globalization still there, and which is very encouraging. It's a great format. Again, we can think about the way how we can help the members better. Like if they have any topic they're interested in, you guys interested in, maybe send us requests. That might be the best way to bring the new speakers as well, because we want to be just a supportive of your business. That would be great just to hear what you're looking for from Global Chambers. And again, if you have any idea for physical events too, obviously Jason's there as an expert, and he can definitely advise us or leading. But I think it's good to have some of those as well. So I think that was a good meeting today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. And Jason, definitely, as Kaoru mentioned, let's follow up in your situation and how we can help you, and then vice versa. The program that I mentioned is moving forward because of Brian Swords, who's the fellow who had worked at the Japanese consulate in LA, and for everybody's sake, in Brian's case, he just won the national award from the country of Japan for his 25 plus years of service to Japan. He probably singularly is the most knowledgeable person of all the Japanese companies in the US and in North America. He's the only one that really knows directly those companies, and he's got the full database of it. He's also helping them, and so he's going to be working more closely with us now that he's left the consulate on the private side of things. And so that's why we're going to kick it off with the program I mentioned and continue on with a variety of programs. And so we'll be in touch on that. Yonebayashi-san, thank you for joining. We saw that you were unable to speak, and so hopefully we can get you to speak in Japanese at a future program. There's the member that you've connected to in Canada, where apparently you've done a little bit of business. He's very happy with the work that you've done, and happy that you've been able to do something, and hopefully you guys will be able to find something. I just got off the phone with him, so I had you in mind. I'm glad you joined today. Thanks everybody for joining. I think Nakajima-san, you and I are speaking right after this, and so maybe after a couple minutes we'll take a break, and then let's jump back into Zoom. Thank you for your resilience and your adaptability, and thank you all of you for participating today. Have a great rest of your day in Japan and the rest of your evening in North America. Take care all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
ありがとうございます。